2, 1, live.
Oh shit.
Hi guys.
Hello.
This is going to be a disaster.
No, Eternal Ring was a disaster.
Oh, okay.
You missed that run, didn't you?
I did. I was asleep.
That run should have died.
Oh man, thanks. Stay hydrated, bot. I'll make sure to go drink some water.
Oh man, there's not like anything for fanfiction that's like lewd for Wise, especially Wise Origins.
Damn.
Someone needs to get on that shit.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Yes, please.
You can read it during Eternal Ring.
I'll make it during Eternal Ring.
Hold on.
I'll be just doing it live right there on the couch.
Yeah. You can dictate it to Nax.
Max will hold up the pictures and they'll just be like a bunch of scribbles.
I got.
Alright.
So you can count me down whenever you want.
Alright, starting from 25.
Okay.
3,
Are
2.
you gonna say go? Are we starting on go?
Sure. 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
I found a fanfiction about Adol's Christian doggy.
Hmm. That sounds promising. That sounds. So what's the plot of this game, Kreggan? So what's the plot of this game, Kreggan?
You're the only redhead in all of the continent. That means you're chosen, apparently.
There's a one called Love Potion. Got Adol in here. It's kind of mediocre. It's nothing crazy like the nearest stuff, though, unfortunately.
Is the game on Twitch Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles? Is that what I'm looking for? On Twitch Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles? Is that what I'm looking for? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They're essentially bundled together.
So this is a really easy ARPGME. Kreggan's just gonna breeze through this. Anyone can beat this game. It's just like Strider except easier. Anyone can beat this game. It's just like Strider except easier.
Game's like Strider.
Oh.
Darkpot,
God damn it.
you're echoing.
Oh.
Stop
damn it.
echoing.
God damn it. It's okay.
Fix your fucking split thing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lurk. Truly the MVP.
No, we all know Rem's the MVP.
I can make vape noises into the microphone if that'll help.
What the fuck is this game? Yanders Simulator? What?
That's not how you say that word, I'm pretty sure. Kreggan, you're a weeb. How do you say that word?
What word?
Yandere or whatever.
Let's just say you got it.
Perfect.
I mean, it's the only one that showed up that was looted when I was looking for Wise. But it's like nothing to do with Wise. And it's way too short. I'm still, like, one day I'm gonna find some Notch fanfiction and it'll be great.
Find it right now. We've got 45 minutes to kill. Unless you want to actually explain some stuff that you're doing, Kreggan. Why does that guy look like Goku?
Thank you! I'm the only one who thinks so!
He's got the same fucking clothes on.
Exactly! I've been saying that since the beginning.
Now, here's the real question. Did this game come out before or after Dragon Ball?
Probably a little bit after. This is 98. I mean, 88, actually. Jeez.
Yeah. I think that's a little after.
Ugh. I'm so disappointed in the lack
If that
of.
blonde guy's hair was spiked, he would be Goku. Okay? Goku with wet hair, exactly.
I'm so disappointed in the internet and how much of a lack of lewd fanfiction for Wise there is.
Did you try Literotica?
No.
What
I'm
about
telling you,
some,
I'll make some for next time.
Alright.
A month. I've been learning how to draw lately.
Oh, perfect.
I'm not
Gonna do
actually
fan art.
sure.
How do I look for shit on here?
I have no idea. I've literally never used that website, I just know it exists.
Okay, well there's a lot of weird shit on here and I don't know how to search. There's literally no search bar. What the fuck?
What about like just straight up fanfiction.net?
Sure, let's try that.
I'm sure you can get some like softcore lewd yeast stuff on there.
Again, nothing's gonna be what we read last night.
Is this a dungeon?
Yes. And
Oh.
this is the first boss. The hardest one.
Oh, that was fast. Oh yeah, I've seen you die to this boss before.
That's because the game wants you to do it like level 4. You do it at level 1.
Yeah, at least in my experience with playing ARPGME, that's a really bad idea, usually. Do you actually do more than 1 damage to them, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Because when I tried to
But
fight
it
the
takes-
first boss in Arc,
It's
I
better to
dealt,
count
like,
this game
0
as
damage.
hits rather than an actual numerical damage value.
Right.
This one I counted more like as it, whoops, like 20 or 30 hits.
Mhm.
At
Yeah,
level
I
4
remember
it's
in
more
Arc, I
like,
tried to fight the first boss 1 level too low and I didn't deal any damage to him at all. Which was fun. Chat says that Vagulian is the hardest.
he's not hard, he's just annoying and RNG. You have to wait for that boss to transform back so we can actually hit him. Other than that, you just have to wait. That's that.
Some of these are
part about that boss.
some of these are turning out to be promising, I think.
Oh, see, there you go.
Shit.
Pulled out
They got
4 of
greedy.
them that are labeled M.
Yes, the speedrun would definitely be faster if it had blue hair.
I go
Holy
Sanic.
shit. These people
Yep.
write like a novel.
Can we modify this game to have Sonic as the main character instead?
If the Link to Past community can do it, so can we.
Yep.
I mean, this basically is poor man Zelda.
It's okay. I think I would disagree with that statement, but based on the fact that I think this game's better than Zelda.
Dang.
Well.
So you like you're a bumper? Are you a bumpist?
I think this series is better than Zelda, though. That's what I mean more so about. Like, I enjoyed playing, like, more so the later ones. I haven't played the first 2 at all, but I enjoy playing the later ones more than I enjoy playing Zelda games generally. Well, 2D Zeldas, like, we're comparing 2D to 2D.
4 and 5 of this game, of this series, were pretty rough. 4 for Super Nintendo is absolutely garbage. 5 is okay, but it's just half of it is bad.
Did you play the new one?
God damn it! Or Genicrus. I forgot this boss's name already. Dang, maybe I should have done level 2 at least.
These non-marathon save strats.
Yeah, they're really not.
Oh man, and I can't even edit the estimate if you try to go over.
That's why I
That's
added
the way
5
it is.
minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah, this game normally takes about 40. My PB is 39.19. So, because after the last marathon I ran this at, I submitted 40, and I was like, that's actually probably a bad idea.
Yeah.
And came out a little bit overestimate, like 40 something. But yeah, I was hoping this would go well. I was practicing while we were waiting for the previous run to finish, and I was doing pretty well then, but sometimes practice doesn't just make you able to do it every single time.
Well, unless you're a robot.
Dang. So you're telling me I speak Mole?
He is a robot.
Yeah. Or distortion. Big for
Alright. I'm gonna try and play it safe on these last 2 hits.
Seems like a good idea considering.
Just gonna wait for when he spawns in a good spot. And sorry about that. Hoping that wasn't gonna happen.
Oh man, 2 whole levels.
But luckily this game is very forgiving with save files.
Yeah.
They give you like over 100.
That's a lot.
Yep.
I got the port of Final Fantasy IX for my phone because I think it really bored at work, and that thing has like literally like almost infinite save files. It's like there's like 800 memory cards or something. Like,
Jeez.
I know.
Oh.
Actually, let me look at it. Let me just check this out. If you hear random Final Fantasy music, well, sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, fanfiction.net is a bust. They have fanfiction there, but it's nothing like
Not
that we
Lupina.
want. It's nothing that we want.
Damn.
All the good ones are like
Oh damn! I think
better
that's it.
games. Oh, they got some for Doki Doki Literature Club, of course.
Obviously. Does it involve like really creepy animes murdering you? 'Cause that sounds like
Probably.
what that would be. Oh man, are you gonna escort your waifu?
Yep.
Nice. I love
No,
escorting
not
waifus.
nice. It's terrible.
You should speedrun Ico.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea.
It does, doesn't it? I have a feeling, I've never seen that speedrun, but I have a feeling that it's gotta be atrocious.
Isn't this fun?
Yes, this looks really fun. And easy.
Not on Nightmare.
Remember, this game's very, very easy. Everyone should play it because it'll be like effortless to beat.
I don't know. Give me a game name that you guys want to see fanfiction from.
Metal Wolf Chaos.
Metal Wolf Chaos, yes!
What is it called?
Metal Wolf Chaos.
Because I
Have
am
you
the
not
President
seen
of the
that?
United States of America!
That game's fucking hilarious.
Yes, the pen is mightier than the sword. This is Chuck Ya Betcha signing out. Richard! Michael!
Fucking. I just love when like it starts and like they're all attacking the White House and then he just comes busting out on his it's so dumb. Yeah, if chat if you haven't seen Metal Wolf Chaos, do
You will
yourself
soon.
a favor and go watch it. Like, you gotta get a modded Xbox so you can play that game, Kreggan. never is the answer.
Yeah, there's nothing for that either. Damn. What the hell? The internet sucks nowadays.
Oh yeah, that's one thing about this game series. The music in it is like fucking
Because it's
amazing.
made by the best video game composer, Yuzo Koshiro.
Yep. Koshira's ridiculous, dude.
It's funny because every time I find a new game, I find out the composer is Yuzo, and I'm like, well, no wonder I like it.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
why do you
makes
think I like
sense.
Etrian Odyssey?
Yeah,
All of
yeah,
those
that-
have his
that's-
music.
It's
And
not about the maps.
It's kind of about the maps.
Exactly. When are you gonna speedrun Etrian Odyssey?
Never. Those games are. I wouldn't say unfun to speedrun, but I just don't really care for the manipulation of stuff.
Yeah, is that game a step counter type thing? You have to manipulate the crap out of the RNG.
Not so much like that. That part is taken care of by bells, which are consumable items that make it so that you don't get encounters at all for like 40 or 80 steps. So you just buy a bunch of those and then only really fight bosses.
Right.
But bosses, some classes in the game have the ability to just cheese things, like Hexer in 1 and 2. They have an ability that does damage that's equal to how much HP they've lost, and that is broken.
Nice.
And
Hey,
in
now I can
3,
walk.
there's a class called Wildling, and they have a beast. Well, they're basically a Beastmaster, like if you're familiar with Final Fantasy. And they have a beast that basically kills the boss in one hit. It's RNG whether
That's
it
good.
lands, but if you run it, you learn how to manipulate it so it works every time or something.
Right. That's always.
And then 4 and 5, God, I don't think anyone speedruns 4. But 5 is decent. But there's not a lot of cheese in it.
They like really long runs. I'm assuming.
What?
Aren't they like super long though?
5 is like 2 hours. Or in
That's
between
super fast.
2 and 3 hours, I think. The first 1 and 2 are like a little over an hour. For the originals, I don't know about the remakes. I think the remakes would be
I'm
even
actually
would be
really
even
surprised.
less because those have grimoires, which just beef up your characters.
Okay,
Chat wants to
well,
know
I mean,
if they just saw a glitch.
Oh yes, that is a glitch.
What is the glitch?
I think we call it the water walking glitch, where you kind of just clip out of bounds upon loading to a different screen. And so it clips you into an area, into out of bounds, and you just walk along the lines of the out of bounds, and then to get back in bounds, you just hit the trigger for going to the next area, and then you load back in the next area and in the right spot, back in bounds.
I sent you what I thought was the best thing I could find.
That's really the only glitch, aside from you being able to use the wing during chest opening animations, but other than that, that's the biggest glitch in this game that you'll see. It's found like a year ago, I believe.
I'm like really disappointed that this is the best one that they can.
I can't find any actual like.
Well, I DM'd you the best one I could find. That's something to do with a doggy. I don't know. It's like a romance with like a tragic death or something in it.
Oh man. I love
I mean,
tragic
it
deaths.
looks like a pretty serious one from my brief reading, but
That's
it's nothing like lewd fanfiction, though, unfortunately. You figure with like all of the angels and shit that this game has, that someone would have done that by now.
Maybe.
I would think so.
I mean, I know there's artwork that exists for this game.
Well, yeah.
Apparently that's more effort, but that's like the first thing everybody goes to. No taste in fine literature nowadays.
Yeah. Is it more effort though?
Alright, time for the hardest boss.
Oh shit.
Don't blink.
Where'd it go?
It turned into broccoli and cauliflower.
Ah, I like broccoli and cauliflower.
That's what it looks like to me. It just explodes in vegetables.
That would be pretty sick if you could go out and kill things and they exploded into vegetables. I mean, I'm just saying. How come Goku's not out here saving the world?
And Chi-Chi won't let him.
Dang. That's harsh.
Chat, wake the fuck up.
Don't do it.
Probably put them to sleep with my terrible run.
I hope so.
It's probably because of the lack of fan fiction.
Yeah, that's probably fair. I mean, without the fanfiction, what is there to do?
That's all they were here for.
God forbid we explain what's going on in the game. That'd be ridiculous.
I'm killing firebirds
Yep.
and about to die.
Better yet, like, has anybody like seen a favorite run so far? That's a good
Yeah.
question.
My favorite run was the Eternal Ring run that I didn't see.
Well, you know who you can blame for that. You can blame Dale,
Yeah, I do blame Dale.
because he's exactly the reason why I ended up there.
Yep. Is he here watching right now? Because I swear to God.
Probably. He was here earlier, just a little while ago.
Whoops.
Yep.
I do enjoy the fact that when I briefly looked at the yeah, see, there's Dale.
Yep. It's your boy who had to get his time slot moved so that he could still be here anyway.
But
Keeping me
on
from
the
seeing the eternal meme.
on the r/speedrun VOD list for ARPGME, the guys been keeping pretty up to par with all the runs.
That's surprising.
And the VOD for like the timestamp for like when he finished the run is like it just says ripped.
Nice. Reminder that the access gateway is publicly. Go
All
look
that
at it.
stuff. I'll post that again in a little bit. But I'll just grab it right now. I posted the link. Whoop. Now I have to click one of these sketchy links that are posted.
I know, right?
Click the first one. Oh no, that was wrong.
Why are
Oh.
there two links?
Yeah, there's 2 links. I don't know why. One goes to the website.
Does one go to NASA Marathon and one go to Harara?
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Okay. Well, let's not have this sketchy then. I didn't. Yeah, don't put this shit on me, man. I just took the best games. I didn't look at who fucking submitted what. I don't think looking at who submits what is like important at all.
And maybe you shouldn't have submitted 2 runs if you didn't want to do both of them.
I submitted a couple things to this marathon and I just cut them. I was like, nah, don't want to do them.
Don't feel like it. Too much effort.
Exactly.
I have had someone complaining about that in one of the marathons we did. They submitted like 3 or 4 runs and they were like, oh, I only thought you would take 1 or 2 of them. And we were like, well then why did you submit them?
I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat with like the NASA one, but I was like, whatever.
Kind of reminds me when
yeah.
Similian submitted Demon Souls to AGDQ, and he was like, "Oh crap! I didn't expect that to make it in." He was like, "I guess I gotta practice now."
Yeah, guess I need to actually learn how to speedrun.
And then when he finished the run, like that was the best part. He was just like, "What was my time?" And then like whenever he heard it was under his estimate, he was like, "Oh, thank God!"
Let's just talk about like how amazing the first annual Todd, the Human Element Rogers Dragster Memorial race is going to be.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
I'm excited.
When are we doing that?
6:30 roughly on Thursday.
Oh, hell yeah. It's a double elimination dragster tournament.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to figuring out how that works, because, yeah.
Wow. It's got a 2-hour time limit, so I'm assuming if each run takes about 5.51 seconds. I think we timed it out, assuming that literally everyone would participate.
Well, yeah, that'd be cool.
Well, because each run only takes like 5 to 10 seconds.
Everybody should participate. If they don't, they get kicked out.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go to NASA and you don't participate in the dragster tournament, I'm gonna ban you.
Yeah, you get banned for like a day or something. I don't know. Or we bring the tank, or we do the dunk tank, and it's like take a dip or do the run.
Yeah. Are you dropping frames?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
But just stealing all the frames, maybe. Oh, wait,
Just free? No, wait, that's the time for when I clicked off the game. Okay. It was still delayed.
It's no big. It's an old game.
That's how they were back in the old days.
I'm still mad at the fact that this is on PC, like some of the other ones, and it's not a 16:9.
You know what's really aggravating? Is that the game inside the 4x3 window is... Look at it! The actual game, like, itself is actually 16:9, but it's in a 4x3 frame.
That is pretty aggravating. That's why when I was looking up the info, it was like, oh yeah, it's totally 16:9. Nope. All
I
those
love Japanese
screenshots
game
and shit
devs.
were misleading.
Well, I mean, Japanese game devs don't know how to make PC games because no one in Japan owns a PC.
True.
Oh.
That would explain From Software's lack of PC games.
No, they've got plenty of PC games, they just all suck as ports.
Again,
Dark Souls 1 doesn't
they don't
run.
even do the work. They just get someone else to port it and hope it works.
Reminder that Dark Souls 2 is the best PC Dark Souls game.
No, it's not.
It is. It is literally the best PC port. It natively ran at 60
Oh, okay.
reliably. on almost all machines. And
I thought you were like gonna say like it's actually the best like Dark Souls game. I'm like, no.
oh, it is.
Oh boy, here we go.
So bad.
You don't
I
fight with
literally
Dark
gave
Fox
up
on
that
this
game.
ever.
I bought it
It's
3 times
objectively
to try
the
to play it.
best. It's objectively the best Dark Souls game ever made.
Nah.
Yeah.
That's Eternal Ring.
I'll
Oh,
go
you're
by
right,
how
shit.
many times I've completed the game and not by like.
Oh, sorry, not Eternal Ring. Evergrace is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Or King's Quest. King's Quest is the best.
Kingsfield?
Kingsfield.
Because
Yeah.
King's
No,
Quest
King's
is actually a real thing.
Oh no, it's that's totally what I meant.
So
not Kingsfield at
I
all.
wanna quickly point out that this game kind of looks like an RPG Maker game. Just saying.
Well, I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? He could play the actual original version of this game, which looks nothing like a.
I don't even know what the original would look like. I'm just
I guess you're gonna find out.
Yeah. It's
Gonna get a PC Engine. Oh,
yeah,
actually, yeah, it is on PC Engine.
yeah.
The original was on PC 87 or 88, though, I think.
88,
So,
yeah, it was 88. I mean,
yeah.
the game came out in 88, so.
So what OST are you playing this game
This is on
I'm
the
curious.
88, PC 88, the original.
Nice.
The masterpiece that Yuzo Koshiro blessed us with.
Yeah, not the shitty remastered.
I
stuff that someone
I
else
like
got their hands on.
I like Eternals. I think it's basically just the PC Engine version, and that's good. I think the Chronicles version is just way over the top though, and it's like this music does not fit this game not anymore.
Reminder: if you're porting MIDIs for sound into a game, make sure that you fucking do it properly, so you don't end up with hollow sounding music like Final Fantasy VIII.
Oh, but I love Final Fantasy VIII's hollow sounding music.
Oh, it's so bad.
Are you talking
You
about the
have to
PC
put a
port?
mod on just to like redo all of the music properly, dude.
Yeah, you're talking about the PC port, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. Definitely doesn't sound right. Oh man.
That guy's a bro. You just punched down that wall.
That's
That's the
Doggy.
doggy guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the doggy.
That's
There you go.
Doggy.
Yeah, right there.
Oh, so that one fan fiction.
Is that how you know about it?
I thought it was referring to as like pet dog.
No.
Yep, it was a story of Adol and his romance with his pet dog. Fuck.
That's what I thought it was.
I'm sure it is. Oh my doggy.
I was like, that sounds weird. It was like, I don't know who he's talking about or what he's talking about.
He didn't know what he was talking about. That makes sense.
Well, at least that makes a little bit more sense. Ugh. So who's that old man you were just talking to?
The guy who has the longest dialogue in this game. He doesn't have a name other than that.
Is he like Deckard Cain?
Kind of.
Hmm.
I
Does
don't
he
know.
die
I don't
at
know
any
who that
point?
is, by the way.
He's the guy from Diablo.
I don't know that
Did we
game.
not get that far in Diablo 3?
I think he died. I don't know. I don't know.
No. Spoilers for Diablo 3.
I'm
No, I don't
surprised the
remember
old
if we
guy
got that
lasted that long, to be honest.
I'm surprised that we got that far in Diablo 3 with how boring it was.
Yeah. Plans for Diablo 4? Probably not.
Yeah.
Just play Torchlight.
Yep.
Torchlight seems like a fun ass game. I gotta play more of it.
I liked the first one.
Me too. That's my favorite actually.
First one was good. Lack of co-op or any sort of like
Yeah.
better features sucked.
That's true. That's true. Oh yeah, Craig, I forgot to ask you.
Yeah.
If I get my fiance a copy of Divinity 2, will she actually just like join further ahead, or will she not really?
I am honestly not sure. I would have to look more into that.
Because I'm going.
I need to get Divinity 2 at some point after I finish Divinity 1.
It's pretty good. I think
So-
Divinity 1, so far, I liked Divinity 1 more, though. I thought the mechanics made more sense.
Have you seen the speedrun for Divinity 1? It makes me feel
No.
bad that I'm taking, like, it's taking forever for me to play.
Well, that game's massive.
Yeah. Well, apparently there's a super mini boss, main boss, something, like right near the starting area of the game, and you're allowed to go there right away and get owned, and then you get soft lock.
Mm-hmm. It's good game
So-
development right there. It's like how at the beginning of Two Worlds you can just kill the main boss. It's like the best speedrun. It really is.
So, can we talk about like why Two Worlds doesn't speedrun Two Worlds?
That's actually a really, really good question.
Like, I always wondered this. Like,
Can
why?
we-
Why is that
I
not? a
will
thing?
bring a copy of it with me.
Can we just
force
take
it.
out his Bullies run and replace it with Two Worlds running Two Worlds?
Isn't it for Xbox 360? He has one of those.
Yeah,
Sure.
Two Worlds is on Xbox 360 and it's on PS3. well.
Isn't the speedrun on PC?
Yeah, but I mean, good luck with him fucking speedrunning it without knowing what the hell he's playing. But
I've
yeah,
always
no.
wanted to learn that run just
I
because
have
find
it
that
on
idea so
like
much.
I have it on PC. So I mean, I could just like we get a PC there. I'll load up Steam and you can play it.
Well,
Speedrun it.
I think don't you literally just trick the villagers into killing the final boss for you?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Something like that. Yeah.
It's so that's just so fucking hilarious to me. I love it.
But I feel like Two Worlds will die like a million times before he gets the chance to actually do it.
I want to learn Morrowind, actually. Morrowind, any percent.
Like the actual 90% or the get really high off skooma and just get to the end in like a split second.
I mean, like, the one where you, like, get the scrolls and do the iron shit. So I think actual any percent is the correct answer.
Yeah, actual 90% looks interesting. I mean, you still use skooma in that run, but it's not like as stupid.
I mean, the thing is, you learn both. Like, they're both, like, what, like 5 minutes long? And it's, like, the whole fucking run is, like, ridiculously short. That's why I wouldn't speedrun Skyrim. It's just too long. I don't
I'm
want to spend
still,
that much
like-
time playing a fucking Elder Scrolls game.
Like almost all Elder Scrolls games are broken as fuck.
Oh yeah, just like From Software games.
But like, I mean, it's not as bad as being able to like grab anything out of like existence and just go, oh, I'm gonna run into a wall and phase through it because collision. Because I'm pretty sure in Skyrim you can just grab a bowl and run into a wall and you just phase through it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what?
It's ridiculously easy to just go through walls. Did you do any like cool glitches or anything during this run?
Yeah, the water walking.
Oh, that's it.
That was much earlier. Yeah, that's the only one really.
Wow.
So that blue-haired chick your waifu?
Yes, that's the best one.
Oh. Is this almost over yet? I'm running out of things to talk about.
Yeah, there's like 2 bosses left.
I don't want it to be over. I don't wanna want it to be over.
It is a good game. Like, in all actual seriousness, like, this series is generally pretty good.
That one Wise game where it's like all 3D and shit looked pretty interesting.
Oh,
Well, there are a few of those.
there are. Well, what's
I don't know
is
which one it
Lacrimona
was,
of
but-
Dana out yet?
Yeah, you didn't hear? Oh god, you haven't heard about the PC version. There's
No.
options. There's
Oh yeah, yeah.
it took them months, and then even after that, if you go into options and change some settings, some of them say like in brackets saying like, caution, if you change this setting, there's a good chance your game may crash.
Wow.
Well, I want to get it for PS4 anyway, because whatever. Is it any good?
I don't know. I haven't played it.
Well, goddamn it, Craig.
I'm turned off because
Not to
by the
review ridiculous Japanese games for me.
it doesn't look appealing to me because it reminds me of like Dot Hack, where you just control one character and have two basically just do their own thing. And I didn't want to go through that experience again, and that's why I've put off playing 7 and 8.
Yeah, I can understand that, I guess.
I mean, there are definitely other East games I need to play too. Like, I haven't finished Nephistum. And I want to play the PS2 remakes for 3, 4, and 5, even though I know that people say that they're not very good.
You should finish Nephistum. It's definitely a good game. It's solid. Gale says that the DS8 was good apparently.
I mean, people like it. It's just I don't think I would like it. And I'm not saying it's
But
bad.
can
I'm just
we
saying
really trust Dale?
What?
Can we really trust Dale?
I don't know. It's a good question. Let me check
I
the
mean, he does play
speedrun.com
Yakuza.
profile. Yeah, exactly.
he does
He
do
plays
what?
good games.
Maybe I just play bad games. And I just messed up with this one.
That is actually true. When is Vampire Hunter D for the PS1 speedrun?
Shut up.
For those not in the know, I forced him to play through Vampire Hunter D on PS1.
I
and
would.
it's horrible.
Vampire Hunter?
I watched the movie recently though. That was fantastic.
movie's
The
good.
game is
Yeah,
terrible.
it's great. Oh yeah, yep. Remember, I loaded up the game to play it one time, and I was like, oh no. Oh,
You're like,
no.
oh, this would be a great game
This
to get
is
someone to
terrible."
play.
No, I was like, oh no, this is terrible. You were in voice chat with me, and you were like, oh, I don't think it could be that bad. You were
How wrong was I?
Very, very wrong. That was a good bad game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to top that when I bring you your bad games at NASA. Yeah, we're gonna do a bad game exchange.
Oh, should I bring you something?
Yeah, bring me a bad. Find some random bad game at Goodwill that you want to.
You can have Vampire Hunter D,
Well, I've already played that on stream.
but have you beaten it?
I'm not going to. You have to give me a game that's reasonable, like Evergrace or something. Like,
That's not reasonable. No. No. What makes you think that's
Eternal
reasonable?
Ring.
You tried that. Your emulator crashed.
Yeah, but I could play an actual copy of
But
it.
I want my copy.
We'll get another one.
No! I'm already giving
Okay,
Zaz
well
my
then.
copy of Demon Souls.
You don't use the disc.
So? But I used Eternal Ring disc.
Well, either way, my strategy thus far is I'm just gonna give you a giant stack of horrible games that I've gotten from Goodwill over the last year and a half. So there will be a few good games. Don't worry. I
I
don't
don't
expect
know if I
you
can
to
trust
actually
you.
beat any of them. I don't expect you to actually beat any of them, except maybe a couple of the good ones. But like,
One of them looked like a long RPG, like Arc the Lad, I think it was.
yeah, that game's actually interesting. I played like halfway through it. It got kind of boring, but it was interesting at first. You might like it. It's Arc the Lad Twilight something or another. Twilight of the Spirits or something. It's a PS2 game. What if I give you Dot Hack?
No.
That game is like $60.
Right, but I don't want to play. Each of them are.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy.
I've already beaten all of them once
That's the
before.
only reason I have it.
I don't want to play them again. Those games are so long.
Oh god, wait, you actually played through those games?
All of them.
I'm really sorry. They're really bad.
Can we just give him like Earthworm Jim or something?
That's a good game.
Oh.
And I'm already giving him Barney's hide and seek, so...
Coming up on time.
Oh, okay.
I guess I don't know any bad games.
Don't worry, I got this. 4406. I do actually have quite a
Time.
few games to go. 4406.
Yes! Underestimate.
Yep. Give him Dark Souls 2. He already owns it. It's pointless.
Dark don't look at chat.
Give him Dark Souls 2. He already owns it. It's pointless. In fact, if you go to YouTube, there is a Let's Play with me and Kreggan and Max, HPL, and Echo Pope towards the end invading us of that entire game. Let's Play. I'm gonna advertise it. There's quite a few good Let's Plays in there. What about Harvester? That was a good one.
Don't advertise that.
That entire game. I'm gonna advertise. What about when we literally voice acted Danganronpa?
It was okay. There was a lot of just time in between.
Voice acted Danganronpa.
I'd rather not remember that.
So bored. That was yes. We're gonna read this, I guess. So and Mash is. We're gonna switch restreamers when we go to intermission. Mash is gonna take over for. We're gonna read this, I guess. And Mash is. We're gonna switch restreamers when we go to intermission. Mash is gonna take over for the end of the marathon.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Does it have to be over?
That's totally
Can we
not
just
against terms of service.
Stream the anime and just talk over it?
Oh yeah.
Like I don't
totally
know
not
what
against terms
I
of
don't know
service.
what's gonna happen after everything's all done.
What if it's
really?
not wishing him peace and good fortune? What if it's like
I don't know if there'll be a bonus this time.
See, it says he began a new journey. What if that journey is him getting abducted by a UFO? Like aliens.
Like there's nothing.
See, it says
I
he
can
began a
think
new
of.
journey. What if that journey is him getting abducted by a UFO?
I mean, he does go into the sky.
Like I have no idea what we could do for speedruns.
I don't know, Mash.
after like for bonus
Didn't
if
run
any was to happen.
A bunch of your games. You're not going to be tired. You didn't run a bunch of your games.
But
They're
I'm
not.
doing them
God
at
damn it.
NASA, so it doesn't matter.
Fucking banned the preview.
North American Speedster Assembly.
God damn it. Banned. Fucking banned. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go to intermission, guys.
Speedster.
Speedsters. And then we'll be back with what, God of War? Alright, so we're gonna go to intermission. Actually, we're not gonna go to intermission quite yet because I need to set up the intermission screen. And then we'll be back with what, God of War?
God of War 3.
We're not gonna go to intermission quite yet because I need to set up the intermission screen. Look, I was distracted.
What?
Don't worry about it. Look, I was distracted. You don't even want to know what?
I don't even want to know.
You don't even want to know what?
Ragnall, are you
I
gonna
heard a bunch of
speedrun
people tell me
the
that
new
that
God of
game
War that's like really shitty for us and submit it next year?
I heard a bunch of so basically you're saying they redid the
I
mechanics
mean, it's
and
good
salty.
if it wasn't labeled God of War.
That's all I heard
basically
out of
you're
that,
saying
basically.
They redid the mechanics.
Like, because, so, it just doesn't
I'm
play like
just
God of
mad
War, is
that
that what
it's
you're
not
getting
God
at?
of War.
That's all I heard out of that, basically.
Yeah.
Like, because, so,
Well,
it just
I
doesn't play like God of War, is that what you're getting
It's
at?
literally, yeah, it's just like, it's
Yeah.
skinned as God of War, but it's nothing like God of War.
That's also
Oh,
because they
I
just
mean-
changed mythologies too. Like before it was like
Yeah.
Roman or
Yeah,
whatever.
I
and
mean,
now it's
Greek-
Norse.
It was like Greek
They're basically
mythology
just
or whatever
rebooting it.
before, and now it's North,
I guess is fine.
Norse, whatever.
The original
fuck it is
trilogy's
now.
fine. I mean, they're basically just rebooting.
Either way.
it, which I guess is fine.
Well, they still
Rebooting
So you're
took.
basically saying that if they named it something else, you would like it a lot more. Either way.
I mean,
Okay,
it
don't
looks
respect your
good.
opinion anymore. So
But-
you're basically saying that if they named it something else, you would like it a lot more.
Probably.
God of
Okay, I
anger.
don't respect
He's
your opinion
angry.
anymore. No,
That's
no,
why he
no.
yells
I
at his
didn't say I
boy.
didn't respect your opinion. I said I didn't.
I mean,
You don't need to respect
get
my
this straight.
opinion. I mean, look at the stuff that I've spewed.
And with that, we're gonna go to
No,
intermission.
I
didn't say I didn't respect your opinion. I said
Reminder,
I
I'm
didn't
rooming
respect
with Mash at now.
Let's get this straight. And with that, we're gonna go to intermission. Hey, you didn't die a column. Reminder, I'm rooming with Mash at NASA, so.
I'm gonna suffocate him.
Hey, you didn't. We're not live anymore. I just literally ended it on.